Well, I'm here in Woodbridge along Islington. That's a beautiful old church. Don't know much about it, but I thought we could go around and explore and see. Usually at the top there's something about the year, and I'm going to try and find out a date just from what's around here. Maybe there's one of those date stones that they put stuff up. But just looking at this, boy, it's pretty rough shape. I mean, it's been patched up and that, but they got the old bell up there with the cable, and this looks like an addition to it. Let's go check it out. Just around the back here, they got a cemetery. That's what kind of caught my eye because very unique. I still don't see a date on this building. Maybe this isn't the front at all, but usually they have some kind of a date here. Maybe we can find out later. We'll look around here though. The cemetery seems to start here. See some of the markings here. Some W. Well, let's have a look around. Try and get an idea in the date here. Military. This one stands out, obviously. Look at the size of this guy. Thomas George Wallace. 1879, 1921, and 29 for Charles Leonard. Look at the corrosion here. Big chunk there, chunk fell off. See, you made it. Big job here, I tell you. Just to give you an idea, there's my foot again. And this is pretty unique. Check that out. There is something about that. What do you think? Of course, they got the beautiful pig here. That's the biggest one I've seen in a while. Look at the size. It's huge. I thought it was interesting to check out. 1901, 1913 era. So this was put up 21, 29, looks like in the 1920s. There's a few people here. Father, mother. Hear that? Here's an older one. Another Wallace. Is this a baby? Probably. What is that? 7 years, 9 months. Died 1885. 7 years. That's kind of cool. It's a big place here. I'm going to try and go by quick. There's another Wallace. Another Wallace of later date. Oh my God. There's another Wallace up there. They look pretty good. They seem to have got this place to themselves almost. Like, this is another big one. Look at the polish on this, is nice. I'm seeing a death there in 1919, 1903. Is this one incomplete, or is this the way it's supposed to be? I would have to say there's a chunk missing there. And again, we can see the markers here. Look at the rocks there. Very unique. Let's see this here. This one's been recovered and set on here on the concrete. Good idea. Look at it. It's not going to go anywhere. It keeps what's left together. Can't see a date really. All that stuff's pretty gone. I'm just looking at the rocks there. There's another pretty one here. A dark stone. 1897. 1906. Just look at the year. Picks. 1888, 62. Well, I'm going to look for the real old ones here and see what kind of date we can get out of this, out of here. Looking it up on the internet, it's too easy. I could just go to the car right now. Actually, I got my phone here. I could probably look all this stuff up. And, that makes no fun. 1863, 2 months? 2 months, 2 days. Whew. 1863, would you say this is the oldest one here? 1863 so far. I mean, look, that's a baby. I mean, oh. Horrible. 3 weeks, 4 days. 1 week to, there's a whole bunch of bad news here. Tragic. Can't quite see this one here. Now, of course, somebody makes it to 93. Died in 1930. Piece is missing at the top there. 1886, 35 years old. Hey, life back then, tragic. Oh, here's another restored one. Pretty cool. You know, I can see it barely, but believe it or not, the camera, if I take this video home and put it on my whatever, boy, we got another Wallace here. It's easier to see. Like the contrast is there, and you can make out the shadows and that way better. It's weird, but that's the way it is. Okay, I'm on the wrong side here. Oh, another military. Look at these ones here, closest to the building. These guys are buried probably way before this was ever built. Very simple stone. Right, 1905. Look at this little one. I mean, some people couldn't afford the elaborate. You can see it rest. I gotta go around the tree. There's a big tree here. This is the one that caught my eye. Look at this thing. I mean, oh, you know what? Look, there's one here. There's a mark there of some kind. If I were to hazard a guess, I can see another. Oh, there was. There was a stone here too. Check it out. There's a slot where that the traditional tombstone would go. But this is the one that's closest to the church. 1859. 1855. Margaret A. Gould. There's Gould and what? Breslon? Rebecca? James Gould, 1830. What's that, 80? 84? Well, this is one of the older ones. It's interesting to see how the markings are here. I find, anyway. But it looks like we got a whole bunch of really old ones here. This is interesting. Flower. I don't know what these are supposed to be. That's flower. Looks like 1857 on this one here, Daniel. We'll keep going. Let's keep going. Actually, I see something interesting up ahead. Whew, look at the depression here. Oh, Turner. 1892. Walter and Fanny. It's funny, hey, it's facing one way, and this is the back, but this one, it's the other way around. A little more recent. Yeah, isn't that strange, eh? It's because of the age and the time, and probably it was best. Made sense back then. This is in the 50s. This is the what caught my eye here. Check this out, guys. This is what I think it is? Yes, it is. Oh, I mean, looks like Mother Nature's kind of gotten into this one here. But this is what's left. They took them here. 1863, I think I read in that one. I can't even, like I said, it's hard to read, but hopefully we'll be able to decipher some of these. I'm dripping sweat. It's a hot day today. And let's see this thing here. Could have been one of those slots that we found. I mean, look at the moss. I can't even get this off. Oh, maybe I can. Well, that was easy. And once the moss covers it, it's gone. This is a baby? Yep. 4 months. Well, that stuff growing into the little cracks there. 4 months, 19 days to me, says. Newer part here, it looks like 1895, no, 1913. These are quite old. Which way shall we go? I'm at the corner here. I saw a squirrel over there. Maybe that's my cue. Something out of the Matrix, you know what I mean? You see, I don't know what to do, and then you see the squirrel, follow me! Squirrel is here. He brought me here. Oh, that is interesting, because 91. You know, there is something interesting here. I think I see. Being on the border. Of course they fenced us off. Why? Why? There's a memorial there. Why would they fence this area off? So I'm looking here. It's more of the recent burials. I'm going to go back here and just keep an eye out for some of the... And look, they're facing the church. Remember we saw the other one? Oh, look at the rabbit. There it goes. Maybe that's what I saw a second ago because it was on the corner of my eye. Well, the rabbit's got a lot of grass here to eat. And they'll breed like rabbits. Oh, here's an interesting one. She's pretty thick. One of the thickest stones. 1890, 76. Now the Wallace here. Wallace, Matthew McClen. From Ireland, 1882, passed away. 1880s. Again here, 1880s, 1882, Robert Hall. Oh, this is sad. Man, piece fell off. 29th, who died unaged. This is a baby here again. This is an infant. It's hard to make out. You might be able to see it, but I think 7 years, 4 months or something like that. Nothing here. Yeah, it's too bad it lost a little bit of the urine. Here's a couple more. 1927, 1905. Pretty neat, eh? This is old. Now this is the way they made them. This is pretty well original. I'm not too sure. 1880s, right? 27. There's another input because they're mentioning the days, months, year, month, and day, and it's really hard to read there. Joseph. Maybe I can see it when I get back. I see 27 days on the bottom. Here's another interesting one. Well, there's a whole bunch here actually. 77. 1907, I think. Caught my eye. Check this out. What is that? It's got to be something. But you know, these guys lived back in a different time. I always think about the nostalgia on this, about what life was like back in the day. We were, I maybe mentioned it, but I had a little taste of it in the early days, but then think, oh, look at the tree, eh? You know, these guys had it tough. Oh, yeah, it's a black one. Maybe that's one of the ones that we've seen over there. Here's another restored. Oh, look at this one. Just a little chunk. Looks like a marker. I see another one there. This one there. One there. Maybe it's just 1887. How they boarded the Earls. Elizabeth Earl, 1877. Sorry, I got my camcorder. I got my little action cam. It's hard to tell which side is up though on it. And so I get the Batman effect. Move out the light there. Just give you an idea what that looks like. Scottish and Irish. In the 1800s, they left Scotland and Ireland because, I don't know, I think it was a potato famine. Plus taxes. They had it rough. That's why they all came to America and wanted to escape what we're going through right now. COVID and all this other nonsense. And these guys would be laughing if there was COVID going around because they knew they could get by it. COVID's petty. It's like our flu. But what these guys had to deal with were death rates. Look at this. Another one from Ireland. Bernard Foley. And these guys had some major diseases that took out, like, your family. You know. Okay, this is the oldest, would you not say? Check that out. It's almost going to flake apart. I don't even want to touch it, but you can see there, eh? It's just going to crumble. And this used to be inscribed and everything, and now it's nothing left. Holy cow. An infant, probably. Here's another one. This is Eliza Flora. There was something at the top, we can't see it, but 1871. 50 years. And then there's Thomas underneath, 1877-ish. I think I see some dates. Interesting to see who made it. You can see that, eh? (1817). There's another one. Wallace, Lieutenant Wallace Wood. Buried in a military cemetery in France. Oh, memorial. So he's probably in one of the, there we go, we know which one. Tapples. They got a whole bunch of cemeteries. Hopefully it was okay. What? 1891. World War I. 1918. He would have died and probably battled in France. A lot of names here, memory of infant. We even got the infant children there. Pretty neat. By a parent, 13 years. Fielding, Ida Fielding. 13 years, 8 months. Well, somebody's daughter here. I can't make this out. There is something there, but I can't make it out. It's sad to say. 1879, 89 years old, 89. He was born in 17. What? 89 minus 79. 17 what? 1790? 1700s. Born 1884, passed away 84. That's a long life, considering all the odds against you here. Let's see, I think these might be the newer ones. 82, yeah, you know, give respect to these guys. Looks like 80s. But I'm going to go back around here, and it's all these little weird things that sometimes mean something. I meant to show you that tree that's there, the one that's over there. Oh my god, it's huge. Just, can you see the size of that thing? And look at the other ones there. And look at all the stones we just checked out. That thing is bigger than, I think, the biggest tree here. It certainly shades. 1883, 2 years. The lamb. See how it's tilted there? In memory of Henry Key. So I bet this is a replacement. 1795, 1700. No, it's nice to see that. The family came and replaced, you know, maybe that's one of the stones back there that they just preserved. Of course, you can see a little bit of where it used to be fastened. A lot of markers here. J-H, C-H. Of course, we got another one there. Oh, here's one. It's just nearby. Take a look. John Holder Ness? Martin. It's the Norton family right there. It's nicely laid out. Very nice. This one well, we've seen these two here. This is just interesting with the cross. I don't know if there's anything on it. Nope. Pretty plain. Just for the family that are all here. Yeah, look at there. I think it's around. This is the round one. Roundtree, John Roundtree, 1917. Another one here in the 1918s. John Roundtree. Check, let's have a look. I haven't seen round ones. Ever? Do you know anybody? So I think that's pretty cool. We haven't figured out the year of this place. We're gonna have to cheat and look it up. There's all the Wallaces and a couple military. I just thought it'd be neat to have a look. I mean, that tree's big. We saw a rabbit just running around up here. It's a nice cemetery. Very old, judging by some of these oldest ones. What do we see? 1860? I don't recall 1840 or 50. 1850 is pretty rare. 1863? And judging by the location to the church, I believe that these would have been the first to come before, you know, they continued using this as a cemetery. As I see, I'm gonna go in the shadow. 1990. This is a new one, eh? It's new, 94. They've updated it with some of the family. Nothing here to say the year, but I'm intrigued with the old buildings, the old churches, eh? You know, the style. They have the high Vesica styled windows, the stained glass. I mean, I never went to church. I did, but I can't say I'm one to be going all the time. But I am intrigued with the architecture and the history and I always like to see a stone or something. Don't they mark it somewhere here? Where would it be? I thought it would be up there where the bell is. I don't see anything. There we go. All revved up, nowhere to go. Like me, I got my car around there and just decided to go for a little scoot. Well, we're going to have to cheat. I'm going to look it up. That's the entrance there. I don't know if they even... That's weird, eh? They usually do those little stones that has a date. Judging by the build, it was originally there, and this is all new. Judging by the stonework, they try to match it, but you can see there's a different pattern and material. Obviously upgraded, nice. Windows are nice to let the stained light and stained glass. Well, anyway, guys, I'll put the year up. I'll cheat. I mean, they don't even put it on the sign here, you know. They usually have a sign. The sign, let's see what's on the other side. You know how they put established at a certain time? No. There you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And I can see inscriptions on the bell. I can't make it out probably on the camera, but there's something on the bell there as to where it was made and when it was found at Foundry, the date. I just thought you guys might like. I'm going to head back to the car around the corner. And you guys take care.